All right, we are live from Livonia Senior High School. It's the site of the first round playoff sectional game between the Finney Falcons and the Genesee Valley Jaguars. Genesee Valley is the number 10 seed. Finney is the number 7 seed. So Finney is playing as the home team. They are in their home green tops. Most of the girls also with black pants and sleeves. Genesee Valley Jaguars playing with white tops and green shorts. And there's the start of the first period. It is very cold and very windy here in Livonia. And despite the distance, more Genesee Valley families here than Finney families. Finney ball coming in on the far side. Have a whistle about something. I didn't see maybe that's the sideline. It could be. That looks like it. Okay, ball went out of bounds. Genesee Valley with a throw in and goes back out. Finney ball coming in, far sideline near the Finney bench. Pajek throws it. Ref doesn't like the throw, so it's going to be Jaguars ball coming in from the same spot. And that's going to be Finney ball coming in way over there. That rolls out of bounds. We've got a goal kick coming up. Martin lining up to take the kick, looks to switch the field up. There's the kick, short kick in the wind. And he sends it towards the corner. Genesee Valley keeps it in bounds. Vincek sends it up the sideline. Genesee Valley turning it back. Still in possession there. Gamble sending it down the sideline that time. Still volleying back and forth between teams. Deep kick from the Jaguars towards the middle of the field. There's a shot, goes wide left. Blackman was lined up to be able to stop it if needed. It's a goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Martin lining it up on the far side. There's the kick. Takes a good bounce. Jaguars are first two. Jaguars send a deep shot, but Blackman gets her hands on it. It is cold and it has been raining, so the ball is going to be wet, slippery. Could see some handling issues for the goalkeepers in this game. Deep kick from the Jaguars. No one quite there for it. It's heading towards the corner and goes out. That's going to be Finney ball coming in from near the corner. Genesee Valley is first to get a touch. Still moving the ball. Vinsek brings it to the side. Gamble is there. Sends it out to Groom. Groom sends it back. Genesee Valley gets a foot on it. Moz with the save there. Genesee Valley sends it to the middle. And Blackman comes out, falls on the ball. Looks to punt it back here. A high punt, short of midfield. Takes a good bounce. Groom is there. Groom is the only nearby green shirt. All right, Page foot on it. Tries to get it out to Van Leeuwen. The Jaguars take it upfield, take a shot, and also goes wide. Another goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Low bouncing kick. Travels pretty far. Vinsek fighting for it out there. Jaguars kick it towards the sideline. Goes out of bounds across the back line. So another goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Van Leeuwen coming in to handle this one. And she brings it here to the near side of the box. There's the kick straight towards the sideline. Goes off of a Jaguar header out of bounds, so it's going to be Finney ball coming in. Gamble with the throw. Takes a good bounce. And it's Genesee Valley setting it up. They get it across the field. Down. Finney now trying to return it. Back and forth with the ball. Out of bounds far side, it's going to be Jaguars throw. Send it down the line. Ball's bouncing around. Now we get it sent upfield by Staten. Groom not able to get there before Jaguars turn it back. Staten sends it again. Vinsek chasing it, but not able to stop it. Pajek sends it to the middle. Nobody's there. Pajek returns it again. Van Leeuwen sends it up. Goes past Vinsek, gets it to Groom. Van Leeuwen to Groom. Jaguars are keeping plenty of defenders back, and midfield's pretty mobile, so difficult to get any progress on offense with only a couple of Falcons players down here. There's a shot. It's going to be high and outside. And Blackman's not able to get to it before it leaves. So we have got a goal kick coming up. Van Leeuwen handling it. Here on the near side of the box. There's the kick, short kick. Jaguars are first two. Martin fighting for the ball, tries to turn it, does, but doesn't have anyone there to send it to. Staten chasing the ball down. No, Jaguars again get a foot on it. Loft a shot. Hereford blocks that one. Danielle Pajak moving it to the outside. But Danielle Pajak is the outside wing, so no one there for it. The ball comes all the way across. Gamble sends it back towards Groom. Groom can't catch up. Pajak is able to take advantage of the slip there, but Jaguars return it again, and Hereford sends it out of bounds. So we've got a throw in for the Jaguars on the far side. Hereford is first two. A lot of Valley in there as well. And now we get it downfield a little bit. Vinsek carrying it downfield. And Jaguar defender comes up and takes it away. Jaguars were moving in. Blackman, I'm not sure what the call is. Couldn't quite understand what the ref was saying. Blackman appeared to lose the ball, but I think they're saying that she had it, given all things. So a punch from Blackman. Ball's right here on the near sideline. Jaguars trying to switch the field up and set things. Groom sends it out towards Vinsek. Vinsek with it sends it back to Staten. Staten passes it up and out. Vinsek was not quite able to get to it. Ball traveling faster than the players tonight. Groom in pursuit. Groom taking it down the field. And all the way back to the sweeper. Sends it out of bounds. Finney had started to push up on that ball, and then when the Jaguars returned it, no one was able to get a foot on it. It's Finney ball coming in here on the near sideline. Moss took the throw. Jaguars were first two. Now Bottle Valley moving the ball up the field. Staten looking for an opportunity. Sends it up to Vinsek. Passes Vinsek to Groom. Groom passes it back to Vinsek. Pressure coming on, and they take it. Send it back to the sweeper to reset. Jaguars advance the ball into Finney territory. Down the sideline. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Finney ball coming in on the far sideline. Pajak is there to take the throw. Now looks like Van Leeuwen's coming over. So Pajak can move upfield. Ball goes right down the sideline. Bulldogs are first. Not Bulldogs, sorry. Jaguars are first two. Martin sends it back. Gets it towards Groom. There's a fight for the ball out there. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Jaguars ball right at the midfield line. Jaguars still moving the ball. Groom tries to send it to the middle, but there's no one available there. A lot of bouncing around out there, but no possession. Handball called. Falcons try to set up a wall. Here's the kick. Low kick right towards goal. Goes left of the goal. No one was really able to get a foot on it. Just bounced through. Oh, they're saying that a Finney player did touch the ball. So we've got a corner coming up for the Genesee Valley Jaguars here on the near side corner. set up for the kick. Flying kick crosses out of bounds. And so the Falcons set up the goal kick. Martin setting it up here on the near sideline, hurrying to get that off. Bouncing kick, heads toward the sideline. Genesee Valley gets a foot on it. And it's all the way back to Martin. Martin gets it up to Van Leeuwen. He tries to cross to the middle. Genesee Valley gets a foot on it. And it goes wide left again. But because Jada was able to, not Jada, Paris was able to get her hands on it first, it's another corner kick for the Jaguars. No one minding the ball this evening, so a player has to run after it. There's a kick, a low kick, and Martin sends it back out of bounds. So another corner kick coming up for the Jaguars. They're switching up kickers here. There's the kick. Sails in front of the net. And it goes out of bounds. Calling another corner kick. This is what our fourth corner now. Another sailing kick. So this one stays inbounds. It's out in front of the goal now, rolling Finney way. Vinsek sends it, has Groom chasing it down. Only the sweeper to get past, and they get tangled up. And they're calling that against Finney, so we have a free kick coming up for Genesee Valley from their side of midfield. Quickly getting this kick set up. Low line drive kick. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Finney ball coming in on the far side near the lights over there. Bouncing kick right off the ground. Hereford sends it up to Pajek. Gust of wind. Ball is called for a corner. So another corner coming in from the Jaguars. This time it'll be on the far side of the field. And now it looks like we may have Finney players out there helping with retrieving the ball. And we have a substitution. 2 players coming on for Genesee Valley. Everyone gathered right in front of the goal. A low bouncing kick along the ground. And that goes out the back line, and they're saying it was a shot. So we've got a goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Martin lining the kick up here on this side of the box. There's the kick, low kick, bouncing kick. Van Leeuwen was first to get a foot on it. Hereford now trying to advance it. Gets it out towards Vinsek. Vinsek passes it to Groom, but the Jaguars intercept and are now turning it down the field. Long kick down the sideline. Hereford trying to turn the ball back. Kick towards the center. And Paris grabs it, so Blackman with another save sets up the punt. We're about halfway through the first half. Falcons have not made any substitutions so far. The Jaguars have substituted 2, who they just substituted. Oh, that was a pretty blatant trip there, but ref says keep playing. And now, with the collision going after the ball on the far side, they're calling a free kick, or sorry, a direct kick here for the Jaguars. So Falcons creating a wall. Blackman getting set in goal. There's the kick, goes over the wall, off of Blackman. Second effort to get to it. And she's able to punt it. There we go. High kick. Takes a small bounce. Now Finney trying to reset it. Gamble looking for an option. Lofts one out to Groom near middle field. Groom sends it back to the outside towards Gamble. Moz gets it back to Groom. Now the Jaguars passing. Jaguars moving the ball. And that ball just keeps rolling towards the sideline. Herford turns it back, keeps it in bounds. Staten trying for it, but it gets a shot. The shot would end up being short. Groom sends it down the field, and Sweeper gets a long, deep kick, and that looked like a handball. The ref thought about calling it and then didn't. And then when there was a collision, they're calling a free kick here for the Falcons. Van Leeuwen sends it down the sideline, and Genesee Valley's first 2. Herford pops it up in the middle of the field, and there's a shot wide left. The field is not level here. It appears that it's definitely crowned. It does feel that there is a slope to the side here. I think that has had an impact on the shots that Genesee Valley's been able to take. This game so far, all down here on the Finney side of the field. Genesee Valley with a throw in here. We're almost near the corner. Sends it right into the middle of the field. Van Leeuwen got the first touch. Groom steals the ball, fighting for it now. Van Leeuwen gets it out. Groom now carrying the ball. She has Vinsek ahead of her and to the right. Crosses to the middle. Sweeper hits it, can't get it far. Staten tries to provide pressure there. Pajak now coming up. Taking it to the sideline, and it goes out of bounds on the far sideline. Finney pushes up now. Van Leeuwen to throw it in. It's throw right down the sideline, bounces. Stays in bounds. The wind really picks up here. Martin comes up from her sweeper position to send the ball back. Deep ball. Herford chasing it down. Fighting for it. Returns it back upfield. Gets it to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen sends it across to Gamble. Gamble chasing it down. Looking to turn it. Sends it back towards the middle. Jaguars are first there. Pass it up. Gamble again getting a foot on it. Moz takes it outside. Sends it up to Van Leeuwen, carries it to the middle to Staten. Staten sends it towards Vinsek with the midfielders there for the Jaguars return it. Lotto Valley sends it back up the field. Staten tries to get it. No, Paycheck does get a foot on it. Staten kicks it, bounces off of a Jaguar, and now the Jaguars are moving it down the field, down the sideline toward the corner. Ball rolls out of bounds, and the call is Finney ball. So goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Martin lined up for the kick. Goes to the middle. Falcons working on it. Groom trying to get some room to breathe in the sideline, but there she goes. Now she's working towards the side. Stops, sends it back. Jaguars are playing really close. Hard to find any breathing room out there for the Falcons because the Jaguars are all pulled up. And we've got a direct kick coming. Must have been a handball. Low line drive. It's a bunch of players down there. Staten now bounces it out. Vincek with a foot on it. Sends it back to Staten. Pressure coming. Deep return from the Jaguars. And Blackman is able to get out there and get on it before it goes out of bounds. So an opportunity to punt it here. High punt. Takes a short bounce. Groom gets the ball. Groom gets past the first defender. Stops, resets. Sends it across, deep cross, and Jaguars return it. Turn it all the way to Martin. Martin tries to send it, but Jaguar gets in the way. Now she gets another chance. Gets it out to Staten. Now Van Leeuwen fighting for it. Hereford gets it out a little bit, gets a little bit of room, sends it outside towards Gamble, but Genesee Valley able to get on it. Shot coming, and that shot sails wide right. So goal kick coming up for the Falcons, and a substitution at this point for the Jaguars. Staten coming back to take this goal kick. Unusual, don't usually see her doing this. Gets some height on it, not much distance comparatively. And that ball goes out off of Genesee Valley. So another goal kick. Looks like we've got Van Leeuwen this time lined up for it. Low bouncing kick. Short kick. And that goes out off of Gamble. So Jaguars ball coming in here on the near sideline. Going to send it right to the middle. Goes out of bounds, and they're calling corner. Corner kick for the Genesee Valley Jaguars here on the near side corner. Everyone grouped in front of the goal. Here's the kick. Pops one up. Takes a bounce. Still in bounds. Gets to the outside. There's a shot. That shot goes wide left. So goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Martin hurrying to take this before they can reset. Trying to anyway. Line drive down the middle of the field right to Gracie Groom. Gracie Groom trying to advance it. And Lewin pops it up in the air. Vinsek tries to settle. Gets it out to Groom to Pajak. And it's crossed to the other side, goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Finney ball coming in near midfield on the far side. So Falcons are going to push up. The ball goes in at an angle. Still Finney ball. And the refs don't like Van Leeuwen's throw, so it's going to be Genesee Valley with the throw on the far sideline. And another throw coming up for them. This one gets down the field a bit, and they advance the ball. Finney returns it. Finney's still moving the ball. Lotto Valley carrying it across the field. Martin gets a good deep kick on it. Gamble trying to advance the ball, fighting for it. And Gamble, one of the taller girls on the Falcons, had a size disadvantage here in the near sideline. Martin sends it deep. Ball down in Genesee Valley territory right now. And there's a whistle. We've got a Finney kick. Finney throw. Okay, it went out of bounds. And that's going to be a Jaguars throw here on the near sideline. Most of what I'm seeing tonight is that the Falcons just are not as quick on their feet as the Jaguars are as a team. And so they're unable to maintain control of the ball even when they get it. Because they just can't get there fast enough. There's almost always pressure from someone with a white top on. White's making a run. Long kick, takes a bounce, goes out of bounds. I think that's going to be a corner. I think it bounced off of Falcon, perhaps Martin. So corner on the far corner. There's the kick, high kick. Bounces upfield. There's a lot of leg on that kick. A little too much. Went too high, out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for the Falcons. Van Leeuwen pops one. Jaguars first two. Moz now sends it out to midfield. Gets it to Groom. Groom to Staten. Staten has pressure coming. Tries to clear it. Gets it out towards Vinsek, but the Jaguars intercept and return. Jaguars now with the ball. Send it to the middle. No one there. Still fighting for it. Pajak sends it. Jaguars return it. Lotto Valley heads it back. Jaguars send it again. Herford is able to catch it. Gets it across the middle to Gamble. Pressure's on. Gamble turns it back inside. Gets it out to the middle to center field. Staten sends a long pass out to Vinsek. Vincek gets cut off. And now they're sending it back to the sweeper who lofts one to midfield. And they send it, but too quickly. Blackman's able to get out there, punts it back to the middle of the field, takes a good bounce. Staten there looking for it. Gets it back to Hereford, who sends it out. And again, another deep ball that Blackman's able to handle. So another punt coming up. More of a line drive to the middle of the field. A lot of valleys there. Carries it across midfield towards the sideline and then blocks a shot. So we've got a throw in coming in here for the Jaguars. Man, that wind is really kicking up. Jags carry across, take a shot. Blackman knocks it out. So we'll have corner coming up as the ball went out off of Harris Blackman. A substitution for Genesee Valley. Both teams are congregating in front of the goal. Kick up in the air, takes a bounce, still down there. Someone pops it up high and outside. Sends it back in, Blackman gathers it up and gets set up for another punt. Trying to switch the field up. High punt. Gamble with it. Tries to kick it, but misses. Van Leeuwen's first to get to that one. Pajak pops one up. Moss sends it back to the middle. She's got Vincek there. Vincek sends it towards the sideline. Moss grabs it. Gets it out to Gamble. Gamble continues to fight for it. Sends it to the middle. Van Leeuwen's there. Passes it over to Staten. Staten has pressure coming. Gets it up to Vincek. Vincek over to Groom. Groom still with it. Groom carrying. Still with it. Has help on the outside. Gets it out to Gamble. Gamble keeps it in bounds. Sends it towards the net. And it goes to the sideline. That's going to be Finney ball coming in here on the near sideline, deep in Jaguars territory for the first time, with 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first half. Spectator grabbing the ball for Gamble, who's set to toss it in here. She has Groom right in front of her, Van Leeuwen back, and Vincek towards the middle. Gamble still with it. Crosses it out to Vincek. Vincek gets it up to Gamble. Or to back to Gamble. Pressure closing. Genesee Valley keeps it in bounds. Genesee Valley now sends it out of bounds. So we have another Finney throw here on the near sideline. Van Leeuwen sends it towards the corner. Room down there. Gamble gets a foot on it. Van Leeuwen now with the ball, moving. Auto Valley stops the return. No, the Jaguars keep it coming down the field. Now they're taking a run. Staten comes up to switch it back. Moz turns it, and it heads down the field. Martin in pursuit, stops it, blocks the kick, sends it back upfield. Now they're taking a run on the other side. Hereford is there, slows it down. They cross it. It's out right in front of the goal. Martin blocks the shot. Another shot. Pops up and over the goal. So we have a goal kick and a substitution for Genesee Valley with 40 seconds left in the half. Van Leeuwen with the kick. Low line drive kick towards the far sideline. Goes out any ball on the far side. 15 seconds left in the half. Genesee Valley again tries to take a shot. Martin sends it upfield towards the sideline. Rolls out of bounds. And time is going to expire. There we go. So we are at the half. The score remains 0-0. And I'm going to stop this live broadcast. We'll start another one for the second half.